Okay, we're going to do the route that we would take for our test of our motor vehicle CDL thing. Okay, let's try it. First little part's just staying the speed limit on 23 here, which I'm on something that wants to go to the speed limit. At the speed limit, of course. At this point, we've already passed her. Hopefully, we've already passed her pre-trips and her backing. So this would be the driving portion of the test. Keep between the ditches. Watch the speed limit. Don't run over anybody. Don't kill anybody. Don't run over any curbs. And obey the rules of the road. Stop signs, stop behind them, not through them. At this point, we're going to be doing a right-hand turn up here. So where it says signal ahead, you'll probably say, hey, we need to make a right-hand turn up here. So we'll go ahead and do the signal. And we get plenty of room for that. And it's not a hard turn. It's 25 miles an hour on the speed limit, so break it down. Break it down. Swing wide. I'm not going to swing wide in this because I'm getting those gravels. When you get here, you can merge over or put your signal light to merge. The lane will in, just merge with the lane. There we go. We got pedestrian crossings and houses and all kinds of trail crossings. Got to pay attention to the signs. This sign up here, I'll try to pause it a little bit, but don't use route 302, Highway 302. It's narrow. Use alternate routes. GPS routing may not be advised. In other words, don't follow your GPS and go down 302 because you will regret it with a big truck. Coming up to the bridge, there is no posted height limit, so 16.6 or greater, and it's definitely over 16.6. Then we'll make a right turn here after the bridge, and this curve will swing out a little bit wide, so make sure we don't drag our trailer on that curb. We'll swing out wide, we'll stay over in the lane here, and right back up through here, and there we go. This intersection will turn left. There is no light, so it's got a stop sign. We'll come to a stop behind the white line where you can see it with the truck. We'll wait for the traffic to clear, and we won't have to wait as much. Pull up a little bit, we can do that. We won't have to wait as much clear as we would with a truck, so we can go ahead and go now with this. Turn off our signal light once we get established. We can shift gears now. Wave to the motorcyclist. Speed limit is 45 here, I do believe, so we'll keep it around 45 or 40. Haven't seen a sign yet. Got a bridge, there's no posted weight limit signs. Oh, when we came out of the weight station, there's 2 barrels there. They're using that for a simulated railroad crossing. So make sure you don't forget that. Simulated railroad crossing, you would proceed with caution. You will look and listen for oncoming trains. You will not pass, stop, or shift gears while you're on the tracks. So you just keep on rolling through there. Don't shift gears, don't stop. Tell the instructor what you're doing, the attester. Traffic island ahead is the next sign we got. We got a fallen rock zone. Next little sign is a bump. And suggested speed for the curve. Again, we'll keep it at 40. I know we're not doing it right now, but we're not in a big truck. To another fallen rock zone. This part should be fairly easy, just keeping it between the ditches. Watching our speed limit. In the 10 speed, we should be in 9th gear. Suggested speed limit for an intersection here or road turnoff is 35. It's suggested, it's not the speed limit. We're entering a school zone. If the lights were flashing, it would be 35, but they're not, so we are okay to keep going at 45 or 40. Just like I said, we're going 40. We have the end of the school zone. So when I come through here, it might be a good idea to pay attention to the school zone sign, because if it's flashing, we're 35 right there, so we need to be at 30. 35, we need to be in 8th gear or less. So between 7 and 8, doing 30. 25, we would be in 7th gear. All those gears kind of make the difference on your speed, so you know where in the world to find the gear, and so you don't miss a gear. Or if you're out of gear, you know which gear to go to try to get it back in. And it is windy today. Windy today. Socks almost straight out on the airport, so it's definitely windy. And we got somebody side the road. Still in the same zone here. Somewhere up here we will turn off and go up to Thunder Ridge, Thunder Lane or something, Thunder something. Donald Duck, I don't know what it is. I think it's this intersection up here, 2381. We have a boat ramp. We got prepared for sudden stops. It's not this one. We're back into a falling rock zone. Suggested speeds again for the intersection and Fallen Rocks. We're going to come up here, and I think we'll be taking a left up here in just a little bit. Yep. We'll go ahead and do a left. We'll be downshifting and braking, getting our RPM down. There would be into 8th. Would be into 6th right now. And we're in the lane, so we're going to get in the right lane. Ticker on and get over, and then cancel our turn signal. We're not going to run too far up here. I understand just down this hill we will start to do an emergency stop. So roadside stop, emergency stop, whatever you want to call it. So he'd say we'll go ahead and pull off to the right side of the road up here. So here you'd start gearing down. I'll go ahead and put my signal on that I'm going to be getting off the road. I'm at 45, I should be in 9th. So we're coming down, we'll gear it on down. We're at 35, we should be in 8th. We're at 25, so we'll go down to 7th now that we're off the road, and then we'll go on down to 6th, and then we can just ride the brakes on out and stop. Okay, we set our parking brakes. We turn our emergency flashers on, and we'd say, hey, I'm parallel to the road. If I was going to be stopped more than 10 minutes, I would set my reflective triangles out at 10 feet, 100 feet, and 200 feet into oncoming traffic. I will not block any intersections, driveways, fire hydrants, or road signs. Then he's going to say, okay, let's go ahead and keep going. Not gearing down the bike. And he'll say we need to do a U-turn up here, so we'll check the traffic. If there's nothing coming both directions, we'll go ahead and do a U-turn into the lane here. Get established in the lane. We start shifting. We'll get back up to 40 miles an hour or so, up to 9th gear. Because we still ain't seen no road signs. We'll have to check it, but I think it's 55 here, but I'm not sure. If it's 45, we'd go about 40. If it's 55, we'd go about 50. That way, if we got not paying attention, we wouldn't cram over in speed. It's okay to go slower, just don't go faster than the speed limit. Okay, we're going to make a right and left turn up here, so we'll go ahead and get in the left lane. And we do have a stop, so we'll go ahead and hit some gears down. We'll be in 8th gear right now. We'll go ahead and down to 7th gear. We'll get it on down to keep her hand off the damn thing, and we'll get it down to 6th gear. We'll stop behind the line, and when nothing is coming, we'll go ahead and go. Swing out wide, make sure we get a trailer not hitting off the branch there. Turn off the signal, we can shift. Okay, we're back on this highway, which is something 321-3. And when we come up to this sign, we all got Jenny Wiley State Park, and then we got a speed zone ahead. So pay attention to the speed zone ahead. You see the sign, it says 35. Do not pass that sign doing more than 35. Try to get it down to 30 before you hit that sign. So there we are, we're at 30. Well, we're actually not, but we got a car following us and we're in a motorcycle, so we got a 35-mile speed zone through this intersection here, right when we get back on 321 south. We got the hospital coming up. And I'm at 40. Still at 35 mile an hour zone. Now we're going to go to 45 miles an hour zone. When we get past this sign, we can crank it on up to 40 in the truck. We got a sign for littering. We can go 45 mile an hour. We're back up into 9th gear. Pretty much just lugging along. And we'll make sure we don't run over anybody that's pulling out in front of us. We'll keep right on looking on this road. Coming across another bridge. When we hit the bridge, we will look for weight limit signs. And we do have a weight limit sign. We have a speed 45 mile an hour, and a trailer truck with 40 tons on the axle. We're back into a falling rock zone. Come down the hill. This is going to be our shifting, rolling, or coming to a stop and to a stoplight, and we'll wait for the stoplight to change. As we're not going to try to pull out in front of anybody. So we're coming down the hill. We'll be shifting. We'll go ahead and put it down in the 8th right now. We'll hit the first rumble strips. We'll come on down to 7. I'm sorry, that was 8. And then here's 7. And then we keep on breaking down. We'll come down to 6. Right there at that one. And then we can roll in 6 up here to the stop. So we'll go to the stop. And we will pull straight ahead like we're going to go through because we're in a trailer, right? We don't have to turn. We can go ahead and turn into the lane. We'll hold it wide. We can go ahead and shift. We'll go on up till 9th gear, which we won't do it. Won't be going this fast, so we've got to keep it under 55, but we can stay in 9th gear the whole way. And basically we're going to go back up to the weight station where we started this whole mess. So we have the weight station next right. So I assume he's going to say, let's get back to the weight station here, make your next right to the weight station. So we pass that sign, we'll go ahead and turn our signal on to get on the weight station, and we'll start gearing down. We'll put it down to 8th here. When we hit that exit ramp, we'll probably be down to 7th. And then we'll pop it down to 6th right in here as we're entering that weight station to try to get it down to 10 mile an hour ahead there. So we got to get it down to 10. So that's pretty heavy braking to come in there. But we got plenty of room. We can take all the distance we want. And there's our simulated railroad crossing, those 2 barrels. And that is our route. We'll go up here and turn. We'll head back home. Let's get in a little shade here. There we go. Look at all that shade. Woo! Oh, it's so much cooler already. All right. Turn that off. Kickstand down. Turn the lights off.